Welcome to the Breezeway Season 11. The show's about to begin, so grab your seat, turn it up, and get ready for a night of great country music. Hit that like button, share with your friends. We are the Breezeway, where musicians come to play.
Welcome.
Hello.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, there we go. Thanks,
All right.
Kevin.
All right, welcome to the second show of the Breezeway, everybody. That first show was really something sweet. It was nice to have a banjo player come on, and thanks so much for still picking country. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Cathroy Stables, longtime sponsor of the Breezeway and a community leader in live country music. Thanks so much to Cathroy Stables. All right, we are going to get this show started right off the bat. We have Pam Brooks, Cindy McMaster, and Scott McGregor. Put your hands together, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love is gone too. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. Gone so far away, that's why I'm grieving. He left me here alone among the trees. All that I have left is just a memory, and it always haunts me with the breeze. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love is gone too. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. I'll leave today to try to find my darling. I don't know where on earth he could be. I only know that I can't live without him. At night in dreams, his face is all I see. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine, and I know my love is gone too. I hear the wind blowing through the lonesome pine. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. That's why I'm blue, love so blue. One more time. That's why I'm blue, love so blue.
Yeehaw.
Thank you. That's my bluegrass side, as some people know who follow me online. I started off playing bluegrass music many years ago because new country was coming in, and I didn't have the belly button like Shania Twain, so I thought, I'm just going to play bluegrass because at least I can cover it up. I'm also... The next song is in the key of G.
Oh,
G.
good. I like the good.
The next song is really shows my country roots. I grew up listening to, of course, country and bluegrass. So I love the banjo. I'm like, man, when you were doing Foggy Mountain, I could have been up there with you playing it. So we used to do that on our show. But I'm going to do this Merle song for you. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime. Maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. I got laid off down at the factory. her timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows I've been working hard. Want a Christmas to be right for Daddy's girl. I don't need to think December. It's meant to be a happy time of year. But my little girl don't understand why Mama can't afford no Christmas here. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime. Maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
A little bit of Merle. We're going to take you through some originals too, but right now I'm going to turn it over to Cindy. So Cindy wants to buy my guitar. I said she can use it anytime she wants.
I'd rather have it so I can play it all the time.
How come no one wants to buy my guitar? I want to get an electric one of these days. And
I know I asked, I know a lot of people know Corey Koulis. Him and I have done a couple duets together, and I said online, which guitar should I bring out to Purple Hill? Because people who know me know I have a nice little collection. I love my guitars. That's why I couldn't work at Long McQuaid anymore. I couldn't afford it. And he says, Pam, just bring them all. And I'm like, well, I'll have to get my husband's pickup truck then. All right, Cindy, you're up, my dear.
All right, we're going to do a little John Denver tune, Country Roads, because everybody knows that song. Sing along. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, Thank you. Thank you.
I lost my dad about a month ago, and he's from New Brunswick, a little place in the Appalachia. Not a lot of people heard of it, a little place called Juniper, New Brunswick. And when I told Lena Connors, this Stompin' Tom's wife, I said when I was like 5 years old, I learned to sing this song, and my uncles would all be at those big kitchen parties in New Brunswick, and my dad would say, my little girl can sing this song. And never stopped singing it to him right up till he passed, and now I'm still doing it. And I brought my mom. She's my roadie now. I brought my mom, and I had a very good friend who used to babysit me. My mom's it's like an uncle to me, and he came all the way from Hamilton just to see me play. So New Brunswick and Mary. That's Dave Simmons out there, and thank you, Dave. I'm going to do this song called New Brunswick and Mary. It's an old Stompin' Tom song. I get heartsick and blue for New Brunswick and you. Since I left for the west, thank you, and the prairies. And those stars up above know the two things I love. My home in New Brunswick and Mary. I can see the cattle just coming home to Sussex, where Mary lives, and I catch a glimpse of a moose in a lonesome pine. Well, way out west in the wheat fields, with Mary still in my heart, I've got far away New Brunswick in my mind. I get heartsick and blue for New Brunswick and you. Since I left for the west and the prairies, and those stars up above know the two things I love. My home in New Brunswick and Mary. I can bet the salmon are all running now along the old Miramichi, and in Woodstock the potatoes will be doing fine. Well, way out west in the wheat fields, with Mary's love in my heart, I've got far away New Brunswick in my mind. And I get heartsick and blue for New Brunswick and you. Since I left for the west and the prairies, and those stars up above know the two things I love. My home in New Brunswick and Mary. I get heartsick and blue for New Brunswick and you. Since I left for the west and the prairies, and those stars up above know the two things I love. My home in New Brunswick and Julie. Yes, my home in New Brunswick and Julie.
Woo! Pam Brooks, Cindy McMaster, and Scott McGregor, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Oh, ladies, this has got me interested in some history.
All right.
From you guys. Let's start off with, where did you get your start in music? What gave you the inspiration and the kickoff? And I'll give you both that question, you and Cindy.
My dad. My dad's a New Brunswicker. My dad played professionally in the 60s and the 70s. He was a lead guitar player and a singer, and the best thing I ever did was get him on my recording, which you can, it's on Spotify and all the sites. My dad's beautiful voice. Are You Teasing Me, the old Louvin Brothers song, but I'm from Hamilton, but my parents are Maritimers. My mom's a Cape Bretoner. So we go down east to New Brunswick, and when I was older, I played. And when I was younger, I hung around with all the musicians. They all played in the big kitchen parties. Then we go down to Cape Breton, and we start all over again at Mom's families. So yes, it was my family first, and they still play. I have cousins who play, and yeah, my family's the best.
That's great family history. How about you, Cindy?
Well, my dad was a honky-tonk piano player. He also played banjo, mandolin, fiddle, mouth organ, and he sang. He had his own little band called Lonesome George and Buddies. And I actually wrote a song about this that I'll be doing a little bit later called Memories of Days Gone By that inspired that song between my dad and my mom. But my mom also played and sang, and she played piano and what she called Hawaiian guitar, which is actually the dobro. And she also played the fiddle and the drums. So when their drummer couldn't be there, Mom filled in. So it was kind of cool. And we used to always have music on Sundays.
At what age did both of you get this start? Like at
I was about 4. My mom says as soon as I could talk, I was singing. I would sing myself to sleep because I'd be like, "Mommy, I can't sleep," and she'd say, "Just sing yourself to sleep." So I'd sing all my little songs, and it just never stopped. That's why everybody says, "Pam, how do you know all those songs?" I'm like, the songbook's in my head because I've been singing for so long. So yeah.
Well, about the same for me. I used to walk through my grandparents' bush lot and sing to my heart's content and entertain all the birds and the wildlife. And we used to always sing in church as well as a family.
Now, could you explain for our viewers? I just watched you guys, I guess it was a week ago, at Purple Hill. Could you explain to our viewership what about Purple Hill and maybe how you guys got involved with Purple Hill down there?
Sure. I'm one of the original alumni of Purple Hill. So around 20, it's been over 20 years because I live in that area. And I was there for a private function, and I got to know George Taylor. And I said, "George, you know what? This is a great place to put on a country show." He ran with it, but I never got any royalties from it. So. But, you know, it kind of grew. And at that time, because I had my bluegrass band for 22 years, and we did the 10th anniversary show there. I mean, I was there when Larry Mercy was there and Marie Bottrell. And so he gets me on once or twice a year, you know, because I guess I'm the original alumni. He would feel kind of bad, you know. I always say, "George, I love when you call me. I'm happy to come." So it's been a long time.
Most talented country music stage that I can say that I've seen. It's very, very professional. I have not been down there myself. I don't know much about it, but I do know everything that I do see about it. I do love. So sorry for interrupting,
That's
Cindy.
okay. I was sitting in the crowd, and someone told him that my song, that Memories of Days Gone By, I sang it on Oxford's Got Talent. And this is during COVID. So after I did not win the show. However, I did win second place in the People's Choice Award, where people voted for their favorite song and entertainer. So, and I have to say, I wasn't very good on the guitar. I've only been playing the guitar since I was 60. So I've come a long way. So
she's 61, just to, you know.
I wish.
And she owns a Martin that she bought through Long and McQuaid, but she likes my Taylor.
Yeah, well, it's a little lighter for me. At my age, the shoulders start bothering me.
At my age,
right?
I knew better than to ask about your age. That's for sure. I can tell you that much. We're going to get back. I've got so many. I could conversate with you ladies for a long time. We better get back to some music here.
Right.
Everybody put your hands together. Pam Brooks, Cindy McMaster, and our friend Scott McGregor.
Thank you. Now, this next song, I thank you so much. I've got friends listening in from North Carolina. So my friend Ricky Dunn is from Star, North Carolina. So Cindy and I were down. I dragged her butt down to
Your dad's
Raleigh,
birthday part. Yeah, but
Raleigh, North Carolina,
Yeah,
and that's how and I ended up showcasing. I dragged Cindy with me because of her beautiful harmonies, and then about 2 months later, I get a direct message, and I get a lot of that. "Pam, do you want to listen to my songs?" I'm pretty open to it, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll listen." Well, this song, he writes great music, but this song spoke to me because of where my dad's from. He was surprised that the Appalachia is up through New Brunswick. My dad is from that area. And I did bring the CDs with me today. They're $10, and I have the, thank you, I have the USBs for $5. But I love the song so much. I introduced it to Cindy on a weekend in the garage, and on my birthday, and we had over 9,000 views. And Cindy says, "I think you better record it."
So we did.
So it's called Mountain Song. And Ricky, I know you're listening with half of your friends, and thank you so much for tuning in, supporting Canadian country music and bluegrass, and letting me record your great song. This one's called Mountain Song. Third. B flat.
B flat.
Gotta teach those non-bluegrass players the blues. To see a mountain sunrise is to get a glimpse of heaven. See the rays of sunlight sifting through the trees. On a cabin on a front porch, as the world awakens, smell the honeysuckle, hear the songbirds, feel the breeze. Appalachian, Blue Ridge, and the Smokies, all a part of God's great design. Lord, if there's mountains up in heaven, could I have a cabin there if you don't mind? To see a mountain splendor is to see an autumn rainbow. See the splash of colors painted by God's brush. On a cabin on a front porch, in a slat-back rocker, watch a mountain sunset as the evening turns to dusk. Appalachian, Blue Ridge, and the Smokies, all a part of God's great design. Lord, if there's mountains up in heaven, could I have a cabin there if you don't mind? Appalachian, Blue Ridge, and the Smokies, all a part of God's great design. Lord, if there's mountains up in heaven, could I have a cabin there if you don't mind? Could I have a cabin there if you don't mind? Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
Ricky, I hope you enjoyed our version of it again. All right, what do we got?
Snowbird.
Oh.
Everybody tells me I look like Anne Murray.
You do.
So, yep, I'm Anne Murray. Actually, I did one tribute show as Anne Murray, but I quite often get asked to sing this song, so we're gonna do it. Beneath the snowy mantle, cold and free, the unborn grass lies waiting for his coat to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young then too. Anything that it would tell me, that's the thing that I would do. But now I feel such emptiness within, for the thing that I want most in life is the thing that I can win. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue. And if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. The breeze along the river seems to say that he'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me with you when you go to the land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow. Spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from on that day. The one I love forever is untrue. And if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Yeah, if I could, you know I would fly away with you. Thank you. Thank you. So do I sound like her?
Better. Better.
Don't let Anne Murray hear you say that.
She's not here tonight. Maybe she's tuning in. Maybe she might agree.
Well,
The next song, and I usually don't introduce, I usually just go with the more familiar songs, but this song was co-written by me and 3 other Canadian writers. So my friend Carl Goodman, I don't know if you know him, he's well known in the bluegrass circuit. He sends me the kind of the skeleton of the song, and it's about the American Civil War. And I said, geez, Carl, I don't know anything about the American Civil War. And he says, well, just take it and see what you can do with it. So I took it to my lady friends, and it means a lot to me. My son served the Canadian military for 16 years. And this song, thank you. This song was about him. Kive.
yep.
Mama weeps in the shadows all alone. She's waiting for her boy to come on home. There's a tear-stained photo clenched in her hands of a boy who's grown up to be a man. Mama prays for his safe return, hopes he uses what he's learned, holding on to faith and hope every day. Mama sets a place for him, wants her family as one again. Like a month of Sundays, she waits on. Turn around. Daddy doesn't talk about it much, spending time alone and out of touch. In his private space, he's locked inside. We never see those teardrops that he cries. Daddy prays for his safe return, hopes he uses what he's learned, holding on to faith and hope every day. Daddy works on his car for him, wants his family as one again. Like a month of Sundays, he waits on. I like to think back when we were kids, remembering all those crazy things we did, staring at your medals I pray to God for my sake that you'll call. And I pray for your safe return. I hope you're using what you've learned, holding on to faith and hope every day. I smile every day for him. I want our family as one again. Like a month of Sundays we wait on. I want our family strong for him. I want our family as one again. Like a month of Sundays we wait on. Thank you.
Isn't that a pretty song?
Yeah, and that's, well, I mean, this is an appropriate place to play it here at the Legion, too. So my son used to be in Kingston, so these roads were quite familiar. I can't tell you how many times I scooted down that 401. Actually, Cindy, since we're on the songwriter's kick, and you did mention this song about your family, it's one of my favorite songs that you wrote. Cindy's written a few, but this is my favorite, and I asked her to do this today, so.
And I did record these, and I have USBs for them, if you're interested. I was sitting on my front porch, watching the world go by, strumming my old six-string, thinking of Mom and Dad. All the memories of my childhood going through my mind. All the good times and the bad times that makes me who I am. Memories of the days gone by. Sunday dinners with friends stopping by. Dad sitting at his piano playing songs. And the 6 kids, we are singing along. Dad played honky-tonk piano in the local bars. He wore fancy clothes and shined-up shoes and sang for the crowds. They would always buy him his drinks all night long. But when Sunday morning came, it's off to church we go. Memories of the days gone by. Sunday dinners with friends stopping by. Dad sitting at his piano playing songs. And the 6 kids, we are turning along. Mama was always canning. She canned 500 jars. It got us through the winters so that we would never starve. She baked bread and cakes, pies and muffins too. She sold them to the neighbors to help pay for our shoes. Memories of the days gone by. Sunday dinners with friends stopping by. Dad sitting at his piano playing songs. And the 6 kids, we are singing along. And the 6 kids, we are are singing alone.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's Pam.
The one guy on the
they're talking.
Oxford's Got Talent, he said he was just waiting for that big power note to hit because he knew it was coming.
Great job, ladies.
Isn't
And you
that-
too,
Thank
Scott.
you.
That's awesome.
Pam Brooks and Cindy McMaster and our old friend Scott is up there. Scott McGregor.
Now, you were,
And I appreciate Scott coming to play for us and pulling it together. And you did play with me on Purple Hill when I did the bluegrass set with John P. Allen and Wayne Ferguson. That was fun.
We hope to do it again.
We
real
will.
soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with me, too, when I did my 2 originals there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
always there
And
to
we
lend a
jammed,
hand.
Yeah.
All the time.
Always,
Scott
yes.
is always there.
Yes.
Now, Orpha, you were mentioning about the harmonies.
Oh, yeah, the harmony that you ladies just sound fantastic up there.
Aw,
I
thank
just
you.
love
Thank
it.
you.
Get your goosebumps when you hear stuff
Thank
like
you.
that.
That's all part of the country bluegrass thing for sure.
You're no stranger around the guitar either. I can see, Pam.
She's teaching me well.
She is doing a great job. I'm watching, and you've got to be no stranger around the guitar, the stuff that you've been doing. I've been keeping an eye on it, and I think that that's awesome. I would
Thank
love
you.
to sit down with a jam session one time
Oh,
with
it'd
you and
be
let
so
you go.
much
Be
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, you name the time, the place. I'll bring the music and a cold beer because that's what I do like.
Are you good till 4 o'clock in the morning there, Steve?
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
I used to be.
let's
Better-
carry
well,
on
I was
that
good-
long.
we'll
Which
see.
I once
You're-
was.
You're only good once as you once was.
I'm
That's
good
right.
once.
Right? I just start earlier, Steve. Like I start at 1 so I can go to 1 in the morning. It's still like a marathon, but
That happens still today. How did you hear about the Breezeway?
well, obviously Scott. I knew Scott for a while, and I think I came across you guys online because I've quite a following. I never, built up the music thing, and I'm like, man, I'd like to go down there and play. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I know we spoke a couple years ago,
Yes, we
and
did.
we're no strangers, but we just
Right.
really haven't met. And I'm glad that you guys made the trek down
Yeah.
to be on the Breezeway. This is an honor for us,
Oh, thank you.
ladies. This is really cool, and
Thank
we've
you.
had great response online and in the hall. In the hall, excuse me.
That's great.
And I left work early, so thank you.
Yeah,
we have a list on Facebook of all the excuses to get out of work.
Oh, I should have
We've
looked
used
them
it
up.
all summer when we need people for the second stage. We like to give them a list. They can pick out something fresh to get the day off work.
Perfect.
Or like my dad used to say, real musicians have day jobs.
Real musicians do have day jobs. But when retirement comes along, it's really nice. I just
Right.
throwing it out there.
Well,
Retirement?
Franny's
What's
got a
that?
great
What's
signature. Franny can do a signature copy of every mother, everybody's mum.
Oh.
He can do it right there. So if you ever need a note from your mum, Franny will sign
All
it.
right. My mom will sign my notes anyways. I just slip her $10.
How did you know I signed notes back in high school? Is what I want to know. I'm just gonna-
Word got out.
I'm not saying nothing.
okay.
But speaking of the guitar, I obviously learned from my dad. My dad played mandolin and everything too, and bluegrass was my thing because I used to play country music, and then I'd go to the bluegrass clubs in Hamilton, the Skyway, and I was like 14, and my friends remember, there's Pam, little girl, big guitar, because there was no such thing as parlors and stuff back then, and no finger things. Man, you had to learn the hard way. So I've been
you
playing
go-
since I was 12.
Did you go to the Bluegrass Club in Oshawa?
No, I never made it there.
I have never either, but I knew about it.
It's a
and
date.
Is it still going?
I don't know.
It is, Joe. That's awesome.
Well, we should go. It would be fun.
We should go. I know that there's a little jam spot, and then you can go to the main stage. And I've heard quite a bit about it, but I've never got to go there. I just wondered.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's take a bus trip. Okay.
The Breezeway Bluegrass bus.
We've had bus trips in the past. I know some of them are on there saying don't do it again, but we'll be
Right? All right. Well, speaking of harmonies,
yes, we'll get back into some music there.
all
You
right.
take it.
We're going to do the next song was kind of when I took everything opened back up, I went down to Raleigh, North Carolina for the big bluegrass thing. 250,000 people showed up. So you pay your ticket, and there's pub crawls. That was my husband's favorite part, and then the big shows with the big bluegrass artists on it. And so Cindy and I were jamming, and the guy comes up and he says, "Well, do you girls like to showcase with us?" Well, the showcase down there is a big thing. Like you get asked to showcase, that's a like, oh. So I'm like, sure. And they were from Virginia. They were trying to get their start. They're a really good band. I mean, kids down there like picking fiddles. They're just born with it, right? So I said, Cindy, let's pick that song, High Lonesome. So this song was recorded by Randy Travis originally, and then it was brought back up by Tommy Buller. Yeah, you remember that? Okay. So Cindy and I did this on our show.
I got to interview Tom Buller.
Get out.
Nashville Palace. It's on the Breezeway. I got to interview. He was with Marty Stewart's drummer. He was with a pile of people. And here, Fred and I were down there interviewing in right where they did Hee Haw. And I got to tell you, I've learned 2 or 3 Tom Buller songs. Trust me, look up Tom
Look
Buller,
him up.
country or bluegrass. He's got #1 hits in both, in my opinion.
Yep.
Thank you so much for mentioning him. We'll let you get back to
All
this.
right. Well, I'm glad, because especially our bluegrass circuit is small. So, like, I did sing with Rhonda Vincent. A lot of people don't believe it, but I did. My mom can verify that. My mom knows I wouldn't lie. I got up in London when she played and sang, and then actually I sang with her. I've been married 37 years, so it was on my 13th wedding anniversary down in Nashville. I sang with her before she got real popular. Yeah.
And the video of Tom Buller playing this for Randy Travis, and Randy's just
Right?
shaking
Isn't
with
that the best video?
awesome. Have a look at
Well,
it.
we're going to do this song.
Thank you.
High on a mountain, on top of a hill, are the lights of a lonesome old moon. I hear the sound of a long whippoorwill singing his mournful tune. Way off in the night, there's a long black train with a roar and a rumble of wheels. My poor heart is breaking with every refrain, 'cause it sounds just the way that I feel. It's a high, lonesome, heartbroken and blue. It's a high, lonesome, little darling, I'm lonesome for you. Keep going. Do you ever feel lonesome and worried about me? Do you think of the sweet love we knew? Do you ever get lonesome the way I am now? Little darling, I'm lonesome for you. It's a high, broken and blue. It's a high, high lonesome little darling. I'm lonesome for you, little darling. I'm lonesome for you. Whew. That harmony, that's why, we got a good response. But your harmony, we're sisters from different misters, we always say.
Well, we kind of stumbled onto it, too, over at Roger Long's.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Cindy started singing this harmony. I'm like, wow, we got to start doing that song. Gonna do a little Dolly Parton song for you. It was the first song I ever got up on a big stage and sang.
Oh, you do it, man.
And it was the Canadian Open Country Singing Contest. Back in, I don't even want to say, I was 15, so you do the math. And I placed in the top 10, and it was this song, and I was as nervous as a long-tailed tomcat in a room full of rocking chairs, but I got through it, so. Back through the years, I go wandering once again. Back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, and every piece was small. I didn't have a coat, it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewn every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps his coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it. Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, I wore it so proudly. I know we had no money, I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches, holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. Oh, I didn't understand it, for I felt I was rich, and I told them all the love my mama sewed in every stitch. I told them all the story Mama told me while she sewed, how my coat of many colors is worth more than all their clothes. They didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see. One is only poor, only if they choose to be. I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. In my coat of many colors my mama made for me, made just for me. Oh, thank you. That was one of the first ones, but it won't be the last one, that's for sure. Next time I'm gonna do is as country as cowboy, because again, I grew up listening to all those great George Jones, Buck Owens. I got two more. All right.
Well, why don't we do?
Okay, so skip what I was just gonna say. We're gonna do Wild with Flower. We're gonna do a little bit of Carter Family, and one of my biggest influence. Everything's been my influence. So we're gonna do it in key G. I'll do it in the high G.
Okay, and I'm doing it in the low G.
Pam's under the influence of the wildwood flower, it seems.
Right? If I mess up, don't worry about it.
Anybody will mess up,
It's a
it'll be
Wild with
me.
Flower again. So the Carter Family, it's the first time I've picked it out for everybody, because normally I don't. So a little bit of Wild with Flower. I will twine with my mingles and raven black hair, with the roses so red and those lilies so fair, and the myrtle so bright with the emerald dew, pale amber leaders and eyes, lips like blue.
I will dance, I will sing, and my love shall be gay. I will charm every heart, in his crown I will sway. But I long to see him, then regret the dark hour. He's gone and neglected this frail wildwood flower.
I will dance, I will sway, and my heart shall be gay. Sorry. I will charm every heart, in his crown I will sway. When I woke from my dream and my idols were clay, portions of love had all flown away. Oh, he taught me to love him and promised to love,
and to cherish me over all others above. And my heart is now wandering, no misery can tell. He's left me no warning, no words of farewell.
I'll do one more time. All right, only a few mistakes. But you guys didn't catch it, did you? All right. As I always do with my bluegrass band, even though I've retired from that in 2023, I lost my mandolin player. He passed away, and he was a very integral part of what we did. So we just decided just to take a break from that. But I closed every show with another Carter Family standard, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And if you want to join in, please do. If you mess up the words, then you're with me. I'm messing up those words. You see. was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling, Lord, to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Your turn.
Undertaker, 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 please drive slow. For this body you are hauling, how I hate to see her go.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. So I followed close behind them, tried to hold up and be brave. Well, I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. So we sang our songs of childhood, songs of faith that made us strong. Oh, the songs that Daddy taught me, and I'm going so sad and alone. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more time. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting, oops, in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Pam Brooks, Cindy
Thank you,
McMaster,
everybody.
and
Thank
Scott
you.
McGregor. Thank you guys so much. Great job. There's tons of nice comments on there. If you get a chance, go back and have a look through there.
sure.
Would like to thank everybody from home for tuning in, and a special thanks to the people that come down and are a part of our studio audience here at the Colborne Legion. Come on down and visit us anytime. Say hello to
Thank
Purple
you.
Hill for us from the Breezeway down
We
here.
sure
I
will.
certainly will.
We will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Orpha, you want to read the final report there?
This one? Sure,
Yep.
I can do that one again. Okay. Just reminding everybody that we do have a studio audience here that's open to absolutely everyone on Tuesday evenings. And we are on all the music streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, on Instagram and YouTube. And don't forget to check out Facebook, because most of our entertainers, if not all of them, have Facebook pages where you can go in and check out what's coming up with them.
Hit the like button, hit the share button, and make sure you comment on there. That gets the artist closer to the podium at the award show that we're super excited. We don't want to forget that.
No.
We want to push that all year here.
Yep.
Thank you so much, everybody, once again at home. Oh, we'll just mention next week's guest is Kevin Hornsby and Brad Gibson. Come on down. Would like to thank everybody once again. Thank our team, hard-working team. I hope the rest of the team gets feeling better as well.
I hope so too.
All
We
right.
miss them.
Fred, tell them who we are. We are the Breezeway. All right.